here in fall camp to prove that you can lead this offense to the success that you hope to have?
Yeah, just show consistency. With everything I do, whether it's leadership, leading the offense and pushing the ball downfield a little bit, and just being me, honestly. So, I feel really comfortable where I'm at with the playbook right now, so I'm excited to go into fall camp.
What is it about this offense or about Longo's scheme background that appealed to you when you look at this?
Yeah, so I played Coach Longo a couple times when he was at UNC and I was at Miami, so I always loved what they did on offense. The first time when I was a freshman at Miami, he beat us 62-20 something. I had like 600 rushing yards and 300 passing yards or something like that, so it was crazy. And I always loved his offense, and once I got in the portal and he reached out, I thought it would be a great opportunity for me to come live that myself. So.
You show leadership and confidence and demonstrate those traits with a bunch of guys, knowing you've only got one season.
Yeah, my first thing when I came in was just earn it with hard work, just to gain the respect of all the guys on the team, and I felt like I did that. And once I kind of got comfortable with that, and exert more local leadership, I feel like I did that this summer a good amount, and obviously I'm going to continue to do that in the fall camp.
The spring ball went along. Where did you feel more comfortable? Where do you think your game really kind of grew, especially in those last couple of weeks?
Yeah, obviously learning the new offense and understanding what Coach Longo expects of the quarterback. Just when things aren't looking good with a play against a defense, just understanding and changing that around. He's really big on fixing the problems yourself out there and not looking over the sideline and having him fix it. So that was a big thing. I really was focusing on this summer just to understand what he really wants in that and understand all the calls he expects in certain situations.
How do you feel like Braden has pushed you to be your best self out there?
Yeah, Braden can spin it very smart, and we push each other to be the best each and every day, as well as the other quarterbacks in there too. So we've had some really good competitions out there in practice, and that's going to continue into fall camp, and it's only going to make us better. It's going to make this team better, so I'm excited to do that.
I don't know if it's been a few months you've gotten to work with him, but how can a guy like CJ Williams help out this offense and become a playmaker for you guys?
Yeah, CJ's always reliable, super dynamic, and he can play slot, outside, left, right receiver. So got to know CJ really well over this year. He's actually living with me right now while he's finding a new apartment. So it's been good just coming out there and throwing with him and getting that timing down.
The feeling that this is one of the things that Phil was talking about. You're surrounded by a bunch of guys who are part of this system a year ago. Obviously, they weren't here. Do you get the sense that that has sped up your growth or understanding of this because there are people who talk to you about their seeing experience?
Yeah, no doubt. I'm sure with Tanner last year, coming in with everyone having to know the offense and learn the offense, I might have put some training wheels on him a little bit just because he had to wait on some other guys to learn it. And then with my situation, obviously, a lot of guys already know it. Coming in definitely speeds my process up a little bit. And, it's good just because, Coach Longo's calling things that he probably wouldn't call last spring or this summer at all. They're just calling now. So, it's good to kind of get that push for me just to learn it pretty fast.
What have the guys who've been here last year, what have they kind of told you about Platteville and what to expect from this experience?
They said the food's good. That's like the number one thing. Everyone is saying it's a good experience just to, stay with the guys and, create that bond. Obviously, we're going to be going hard practicing every day. They said it's hot out there, so you should be ready for that and be ready to roll.
What have you seen so far from Will Pauling, and from your perspective, just how excited are you to play with a receiver like that?
Yeah, Will's super dynamic and can make plays all around the field, downfield, can catch a ball and go the distance. So, Will has stepped up and being a leader as well. And, really happy to have him on this team.
With the Olympics going on right now, if you weren't playing football, what Olympic sport would you play?
Probably golf. I'm a big golfer, so yeah, probably golf.
The new headset helmet this season, how's that been? Just learning, adjusting to that, and how will that help you improve also at the next level?
Yeah, it'll be good. Obviously, the NFL does that, and with college starting it this year, it'll be good to get some tips and advice from Coach Longo a little bit, and kind of hear him in my helmet. So I'm excited for that. We kind of did it a little bit in spring ball, just to kind of get acclimated to it. But I'm sure he'll start doing a little bit more throughout fall camp.
How did that go this spring?
It was good. Obviously, we're tested out a little bit, and it was a little choppy with the walkie-talkie and that, but I'm sure we'll get it right going into fall camp, and we'll use it to our best ability.
I know you weren't playing in the bowl game to see this, but how much do you think the iPad being able to review actual tape on the sideline is going to help a quarterback or just players on the sideline drive after drive?
Yeah, I think the main thing is, some teams might not play certain coverage or bring a certain blitz the weeks before when you watch the film on them. So, if they bring something new that week, you can kind of you look at the film and see what they're doing and kind of get adjusted in game to it. So I think it's a big thing for us.
Is that, in your experience, one of the harder things to do was adjust in game from week to week, just especially because that's always the challenge the coaches talk about is they're going to throw something new at you, but being able to actually see it is going to help?
No doubt, for sure. I think it definitely will.
Tyler, you alluded to it a little bit yourself, but down in Indy, Hunter Wohler, Jack Nelson, they both talked about how you kind of came in, just put your head down, did the work, and that gained a lot of respect from the team. Has that always kind of been the way you've tried to lead, and how has that maybe led to more vocal leadership over the summer?
Yeah, my experience at Miami, it was kind of the same deal. Going into my freshman year, Derek King was the quarterback there, and also going into my second year, he also was. So I earned respect for just following him and working hard. And when he went down and I had to come in, everybody followed my lead, and it kind of made me feel more confident, comfortable being that vocal guy. And halfway through that season, they named me captain in my second year. So, kind of learned from that experience. And obviously, I'm going to my fifth year now, so it's a little bit different, where I can be more assertive and coming in. So, that's been kind of my morale in doing that. So.